Hey, what's up? Right now, I'm right at the North Carolina border. I crossed in to Grover, North Carolina, and I'm about to put in a few more miles to get further into North Carolina. Got a chance to stop at the volunteer fires department here in the city, where they don't even have enough money or funds to even pay the firefighters here. Had a phenomenal conversation with a guy named Omar. He works 45 hours a week, a regular job, and volunteers like another 20 to 30 hours just to protect and serve his community. And we got a chance to talk about what it means to be the working poor. And it was just a really inspiring conversation. Omar, if you see this, man, I'm walking for you. You really inspired me this morning, just with your heart and dedication. Today it's been 21 days of walking, and today was it was a challenge to get out of bed just to get myself going. But then I got this text message from Blair Peterson, and he's a principal at Mount Vernon Presbyterian School. He's the upper school principal, but he texted me. He was like, "Man, I'm with a classroom now, and we would like to call you on FaceTime just to kind of interview you and have you talk to the students about what you're doing." So I got a chance to get on FaceTime and use technology to encourage the students.
So we are now in North Carolina. Made a lot of progress. We're about, I think after today's done, we'll be at about 250 miles towards Washington, D.C. The weather's been pretty hot lately. It's been hanging around like 90, upper 90 degrees. So it's been difficult in this heat. People are still keeping up with us on social media, and that's really great. I know we still get, encouragement and things like that every day from people across social media. So thank you guys so much for keeping up with the journey this far. Continue to follow it. I think the best is yet to come.
One of the kids asked me, what keeps you going? Do you ever get discouraged? And I was honest. I was like, yeah, I have to fight through that all the time. But one of the things that keeps me going is like all of the people who are reaching out, sharing their stories about struggle. Well, sacrifice to me is, like I say it all the time, like for a brief moment, however long that moment is, it's taking off your lenses, taking off your shoes, and being daring enough to put on somebody else's lenses and put on somebody else's shoes to understand life from their perspective, but also to understand what needs they need met. And serving that need, that's sacrifice. If you only give money, if you only give things that really don't make you uncomfortable, then that is not sacrifice, right? Sacrifice means that it will cost you something. Like, I can't give up. I don't want to be known as the guy who walked to North Carolina and stopped, Going to continue to press forward and until I make it all the way to Washington, D.C. for the poor.